Hi guys, welcome. So it's been called to my attention that there are people in other countries that are having a hard time tuning in because of the time difference. So I'm going to be trying my best, since my schedule is kind of all over the place anyway. Hi, I'm going to try to change up the time. So I'm going to go on tomorrow morning, my time, sometime before 11. And then Thursday and Friday are my early days. So if I happen to get up like crazy, crazy early, I will go on like kind of like in the middle of the night. So if you haven't been able to catch it live yet, stay tuned because I'm going to try to get on in different bizarre times. Well, bizarre times here, but it may be a normal time for you in whatever country you're in. So, first question was, um, will there be a reconciliation? So let me see if there's going to be a reconciliation for any. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Definitely, because you got two aces and then you got the judgment card, which is it's either a new beginning or it's karma. So definitely. And what are B's current feelings for me? Okay, what are B's current feelings? Happiness. Definitely happiness. Contentment, happiness. Um, oh boy. This thing starts to go too fast and I lose my space. Will there be reconciliation? Oh, hi, Joe. Hope you're well too. It's hard for me to scroll through these. Will I be the guy? Will I be with the guy I like this year or next? Okay, that's for Taurus Tarot. All right, let's see. I feel like I get a little sidetracked when I try to go through the comments. I think you may have to wait until late in this year or next year because you only got one ace, but you also got the Magician. So those are positive cards. But this one here, which is the Eight of Pentacles that was in reverse, it's kind of like not seeing progress. So I think it might take some time. All right, let's see. How does Brian feel about Evelyn? How does Brian feel about Evelyn? Okay, first card Brian has is the Fool in reverse. He could do something stupid. Like, this is like doing something without thinking. And it's not like spontaneity in a good way. It's like spontaneity and you're like, oh, damn, why did I do that? And then the next card is the Chariot, which if one of them is a Cancer, then it could be them. Or this could be he wants to move forward, but then Temperance shows up, which is like patience and balance. So I don't think he's moving forward yet with Evelyn. Or this is a Sagittarius if one of them are a Sagittarius. The Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse is showing either a lack of communication, a lack of cooperation, a lack of being prepared. I don't think that Brian has bad feelings for Evelyn, but I think he's kind of not sure which way to take it. He may move forward a bit and then back up, and it could be a little bit of a roller coaster ride for her for a little bit. But remember, this is just a snapshot of what's going on right now, maybe the next couple of weeks. Things are always changing. So hang in there. I applied for a new role. Will I get it? All right, let's see. you're going to get the new job for the new role, new position? Are we going to get the new job, new role, new position? 70% chance, yes, you're going to get it. And I think that if you were at one point concerned or worried or overthinking it, you started to come out of that because this card is in reverse. So I do think that you are going to get the job or the role or whatever it is. Good luck. I hope you get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. Stay positive. Will my ex contact me or try to apologize? Okay, this one is for lady. Will my ex contact and try to apologize? Yes, 2 aces and the Knight of Wands. So when the wands get involved, it could be something that happens a little bit quickly. Swords are faster, but wands are still pretty fast. It's pentacles that are kind of slow. Yeah, I think you're going to get your apology. Will I choose J or S to move forward with? Okay, this is for Sun. Are we moving forward with J? I'll ask that question first. J. %33% chance that you're moving forward with J, but shows a lot of overthinking and contemplation, like it's weighing on your mind. So let's ask about S. Now you got a 33% chance with S. But it also shows stability and the Knight of Pentacles, which you know is a slow mover. I think you're going to need to take a little more time before you decide. I think that, like just an intuitive thing, I feel like the connection with J is kind of stronger. I might not be right, but that's just like what I'm feeling. Let's ask that question again in a couple of days or next week. Okay, so where are we? Does Pedro want to reconcile with me? He is blocked. Okay, let's see. Does Pedro want to reconcile? Yes, definitely. You got 2 aces, which is a 70% chance. The last card is the Magician. So yes, Pedro wants to reconcile, but you know it's not a good time to do. Well, it's not a bad time under Mercury retro. If you blocked him under Mercury retro, I wouldn't make any final decisions until Mercury goes direct. Excuse me. There's no barking. You had everything that you need. Here, have some of this. All right, and be good. Be a good boy now. Don't get scutchy. Okay? Don't get scutchy. Here. Sky. Am I being unreasonable? Okay, let's find out. Are we being unreasonable? Well, you got 70% chance that, yeah, you are being unreasonable. I don't know what the situation is, but the last card is the Hierophant, which is a Taurus. So if one of you are, if any of the people involved, because there may be more than two people, if somebody is a Taurus, it is suggesting that you are being a little bit unreasonable. So maybe just take a moment and think things over, or try to see things from the other person or people's perspective. All right. Let's see. How does S feel about me from our talk today? Okay. How is S feeling from the talk today? Victory. Feels good about it. Feels like, I don't know what the talk was, but if it was a discussion about something that was like a disagreement, the person might feel like they were able to get their point across. They were victorious. This is generally a good feeling. Feel successful. What does E feel about me? All right. Priyanka. I hope I'm not pronouncing these names terribly wrong, but that's, what does E feel about me? The Eight of Wands, moving forward fast. The Knight of Pentacles. If one of you, right here is a huge contradiction. Unless one of you is an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Because we have moving forward very fast, and then we have a slowdown. Which sometimes happens. That happens. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is like being worried. Don't worry about it. And then this is like, it's either, this could be somebody moving on, or this could be a trip across water. So this card doesn't necessarily mean somebody is leaving. If one of you is going on vacation, or if you're going on vacation across water, that's this card. And the last card is the Six of Pentacles, works well together. So generally speaking here, what I'm thinking is E might move forward very fast, back up. It could make you worried. Maybe he's going on a trip, which also could be kind of worrying. But then when everything settles down again, there's a lot of cooperation and you work really well together. I don't know what your relationship is to one another, but Six of Pentacles is working well together. It's a relationship that works no matter what the relationship is. Does be like me genuinely, or is it only lust? Okay, this is for CP. Is there a genuine like? %70 chance, yes, he genuinely likes you. It is not just lust. Two aces. Will my next school year be better than this year? Will my next school year be better than this year? Definitely. Two aces is 70%, and the chariot moves everything forward. Definitely. Don't worry, it's going to be better. The school years are not easy years. I don't think I would go back. Will A know about S and B? Will A know about S and B? Will A know about S and B? No aces. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not right now anyway. You know what? I'm just going to answer this one person and jump ahead, only because I know she's in a country where the time difference is huge. And if she has to go to bed, will Farhad come back to me and fall in love with me? And please tell me if he thinks of me these days and misses me. I just know this person is in a totally, totally different time zone and is very, very late there. So I want to answer that. Is he coming back? And is he going to fall in love with her again? Definitely. You got two aces, and then you got the 10 of cups, which is the happiness on all levels. So this is not only just happiness in love. This is happiness with family, friends, work, school, neighbors. It's happiness. And then the two aces. I do believe he's coming back, and I do believe that he still loves you, or he will fall in love with you, or whatever. And I'm glad that you were able to make it, because I know that you've missed the last couple of live reads. And if you need to go to bed now, I hope I answered your question for you, Elham. Okay, let me go back to where I was. Why do I feel so tired and depressed lately? We got all these planets going retrograde. If you're somebody who's very sensitive to that, that could be why. But let me see if I can pull anything else. Mercury's going to go direct soon. That's going to help a lot. We also had those eclipses happen. You got a cause for celebration coming up here with the Three of Cups, and you also have happiness coming up. So whatever you're going through right now, you're also going to have some choices. Whatever this little funk is that you're going through right now, Anna, it's going to pass. It's going to pass. If you're a Gemini or a Virgo, or if you're one of your ruling signs is that, maybe it's just Mercury. Maybe it's just Mercury, because with cards like that, celebration, choices, and happiness, this is going to pass. It's going to pass relatively quickly. Where was I? Miss Lala, are F and S Cancer having issues? Are they trying to get separated? Okay. Are they having issues? And will they be getting separated? It's only showing a 33% chance. But the Nine of Cups is in reverse, and so is the Hierophant. So I do think that they're having issues. I don't know that they're getting separated just yet. But I don't know why people do this, and I've been guilty of it myself. I think we all have been in a relationship that's not working, but yet we just stay in it. I don't know what that's all about, but that's the kind of feel that I'm having right now from this. So it might take a little bit of time before one decides to actually, pull the plug on it. But there's like unhappiness surrounding it. Or like it feels like a dark cloud is over it, over the relationship. How does B, the Virgo, feel towards M? How does B feel, the Virgo, feel towards M? Okay, how does B, the Virgo, feel towards M? Let's see. We've got a little bit of a mixed bag here. So on the first hand, there's Justice, which Justice could be a karmic link, or it could be somebody that, it also could be a Libra, it could be a balanced relationship, or it could be karma. The star could be one of the parties in Aquarius, or this could be a wish. So I do think that there are positive feelings surrounding this. However, we got the Tower here, but then we follow it up with the Nine of Pentacles. So it looks like at some point there could be some kind of a disaster between these two people, but then it gets cleared up. So if there is somewhat of a disaster, it's going to blow over. So I don't know if this is you we're talking about, but my best advice would be try not to let it, don't make it a bigger deal than it actually is, because you don't want to make it a bigger upset. Hey, come on. Let me give you some. You went out, you have had everything that you need. Now, be a good boy, okay, while I do this? Get through some more of these questions. All right, and tomorrow, guys, I'm going to try to get on early in the morning, like maybe 9 if I can, just so that the people in different countries, different time zones can get a chance. Will O come back after finishing university? If scared, if B and O will get together. Okay, is O coming back after university? Is O coming back? I got 3 aces. I do think O is coming back. Will O and B get together if O comes back? Well, I got 2 aces, which would be a 70% chance that they could reconnect. However, the 10 of Swords here suggests that one person either has a hang up about the relationship, or one person holds themselves back. Maybe one person feels like it's not the right thing, or feels like the other person is no good for them. Somebody holds themselves back from moving forward in that relationship. So I don't really think it's going to be a relationship that gets off the ground. Eni, did the Cancer move on, or does he still have feelings for me? Okay. Does the Cancer still have feelings? Only a 33% chance that he still has feelings as far as the aces are concerned, but the first card is the High Priestess, and then the second card is the Fool in reverse, which means that if Cancer broke up with you, it could be that he did it out of haste and he's regretting it. So I'm thinking there are still feelings. I'm not so sure how he's going to act on them just yet. Dylan, please, come on. Stop barking, goddammit. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Oh, you just want my attention? Spoiled. I don't think anybody's dog gets as much attention as Dylan. He's moving the table. All right, good boy. Does my Scorpio still have romantic feelings for me, and does he miss me? All right, this is for Miss Lala. Does the Scorpio still have feelings? Yes, 70% chance, yes. But the Knight of Swords is in reverse, so this person might not be acting out, or you might not be, like, they may not let you know right away, because the Knight of Swords acts fast, comes in out of nowhere like a bolt of lightning. When he's in reverse, it's a slowdown. He's not moving fast. It could take a minute. You may not hear from him right away, but he definitely still has feelings. Dingus, what sign is coming into my life next? Okay, what sign is coming into my life next? The Lovers. I'm going with a Gemini. Keep your eyes out for a Gemini. Did Sean ever thought that I was trying to, did Sean ever think I was trying to hit on him? Okay, CP. Did Sean think that CP was trying to hit on him? Yes. You got 3 aces, which is a 99% chance that he thought that you were trying to hit on him. I don't know if you were, or if he's just got a big ego. Anna, I would wait until, yeah, maybe the beginning of August to unlock it. Definitely. What kind of positive changes are coming towards me this year for Claudia? Okay. All right. Good changes for Claudia coming up before the end of this year. You've got a lot. The first card here is rest and relaxation. This could be a vacation. It could be something as simple as going for a massage or spending a day at the spa, but it's some kind of relaxation day. The Ace of Wands, the King of Swords, could be an air sign comes in quickly, which would be a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. Now you have the Death card here, which is a definite transformation, and the last card is the Two of Cups, which is a soulmate relationship or a connection, a union of the hearts. So I'm thinking that you're going to have time to relax and take care of yourself. You could be meeting or reconnecting with an air sign. There's going to be a transformation in your life, which doesn't limit a transformation just in your love life. It's just this here is showing love life transformation. Now, if you're already with somebody, it could be that your love life transforms into something else. You're dating someone casually, you start dating them exclusively. You're dating someone exclusively, you get engaged, something like that. There's a transformation happening before the end of the year. And it doesn't have to be on one level, it can be on all levels. It's really just showing now more personal. Like nothing came up as far as career-wise, but that doesn't mean that it won't. It's just right now showing personal transformation. Personal transformation could also be you working on yourself. Any kind of self-improvements that you want to do. It's a good time for that. Oh, I definitely think you'll meet somebody new by the end of the year. With the Two of Cups, you should be with somebody by the end of the year. It could be someone new, or it could always be a reconnection from your past. But when the Two of Cups shows up, that's like the relationship card. It's equal to the Two of Hearts in the playing cards. Infinite Blessing. Oh, that's nice. Where was I? Is the move for me to Georgia with Jay truly happening in September? Okay, let's see. I think so. You got a 70% chance. The only thing here is that you have a little bit of bickering. So just keep an eye out for that, because you have a 70% chance. I don't know if you're fighting with somebody about it, or you're arguing or disagreeing with somebody about the move, but there shows like bickering and quarreling around that. Will Ron stay in a long-distance relationship with his girlfriend? Okay, let's see. Is Ron staying in a long-distance relationship? I'm only showing a 33% chance that Ron is staying. The other card here is, this card is like feeling like you've won the battle, but you haven't conquered the war yet. And then it feels like the weight of the world is now coming off his shoulders. I hate to say this, but sometimes with long distance relationships, only because I remember this really clearly when I was in college, the high school sweethearts that I went to high school with, they went to college, they went to separate colleges. They stayed together through college. They were together. One was in Texas, the other one was in California, but they were together. When they graduated college and they came home and they were actually together, they broke up. And it happened to more than just one couple that I knew. It happened to quite a few of them. So sometimes I feel like the relationship works because it's long distance, and not so much when they actually have to be physically together. But in this situation, it's only a 33% chance that it's lasting. So I don't know. It's not looking too good for them. He may decide that he wants something different. And I say that only because I asked about him. I didn't ask from her, like her side. What was B's feelings when we talked today? Ace of Cups, new offering of love. I don't know what you spoke about, but it looks like he's open to either more love, new love, continuing love, new offering of love when the Ace of Cups shows up. Will the Gemini have a chance with the guy I have an eye on Libra next year, or is he not the one for me? Okay. Shia. Will we be with the Libra, or is somebody else showing up? Will we be with the Libra? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, I think that you definitely have a good chance of being with the Libra because you got the victory card and you have one ace. So the one ace would be an automatic 33% chance, but the victory card is a yes. The other card you have here is the Emperor, which means that it could be an Aries. However, Libra and Aries are opposite. And I have found in my years and years of doing astrology, sometimes people that are one sign reflect the opposite sign. So like, for example, I'm a Pisces, my father is a Virgo. My father, while he is very detail orientated and he's quite a perfectionist because he's a Virgo, he's very creative and he is very free spirited like a Pisces. So I feel, and I've always felt like his son kind of reflected more in the opposite house. I worked with a woman who was a Pisces and she was a scientist, and I would have sworn that she was a Virgo. She just had more Virgo traits. She didn't believe in anything like this wasn't her thing. And I felt like she was more of a Virgo and my father was more of a Pisces. I feel like their sons were kind of reflecting the opposite house. So this could be your Libra if he has a very strong personality. I'm thinking you're going to have a shot with the Libra. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, you guys are welcome. How is Jay feeling about me today? How is Jay feeling about me today? The Wish card, which is good. The Wands. I don't know what sign. This here is a fire sign, so if one of you is a Sagittarius, an Aries, or Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. And then the last card is the Chariot, which is moving forward. It also could be if one of you is a Cancer. But generally speaking, he feels good about you. He's looking to move things forward with you. Do you see a commitment between me and F? Okay, Lady. Is there a commitment between Lady and F? Okay, well, you got one ace, which is 33%, but you got the Sun card, which is like an automatic yes. So I'm going to say that you probably have about an 85% chance of getting a commitment if you want one. Oh my God, I don't know if I'm really far behind here or oh, wait here. All right, Anna, if I work for this, will I go to the university I want next year? Okay, let's see. Is Anna going to the university that she wants to next year? I don't know why I just decided to do that, but the King of Hearts is like the King of Cups. It's a favorable omen. Definitely. You got two aces and then you got the three of pentacles. The three of pentacles is working well with someone. It's cooperation. I don't know if you're working on something with someone, but you definitely, it strongly suggests that you will be able to go to the university that you want. So just focus on it because it's in your grasp. Miss Lala, will I get the job in my hometown within the next 12 months? And if yes, can you tell me when? Okay. Will we get a job in the hometown within the next 12 months? Job in the hometown in the next 12 months. Okay, you got a 33% chance that you will. Now, I don't know how hard you're working for it, but with this card being in reverse, it shows that maybe you need to be a little bit more perseverant, because in reverse, in upright, it's perseverance. When it's in reverse, it's like lack of perseverance, or maybe being a little bit complacent. I'm going to pull a playing card to see if I can get timing. What's the timing on getting a job in the hometown? What's the timing like? Okay, the Jack. The Jack of Spades would probably be sometime this fall. The Jack is also an 11. So it could be 11 days, 11 weeks, 11 months. It also could be November. And being that it's the Jack of Spades and that represents the fall, I'm thinking that a good time for you to land a job would be this November coming up. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, Phantom. Who's coming Phantom's way? Who's coming Phantom's way? Who's coming Phantom's way? You got an air sign. An air sign would be a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. Probably want to know when, so let's see. People always want to know the timing, and timing sucks. The 8th, maybe this August. The hearts could also be not until next spring. It could be 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, but I don't know. 8, I don't know, it felt August. Do I telepathically connect with B? Two aces, 70% chance. Yes, you do have a telepathic connection with B. Ah, oh, nuts. Will my ex contact me next month? Lady. Oh my God, I can't get this to balance. Hang on. Uh, okay. Hope I didn't lose the chat. No, I didn't. I got it. Okay, so I think I was up to, will my ex connect with me next month? For lady. Yes, but you have to stop worrying about it, and that's what it shows. When you stop worrying about it, you have a new offer of love coming in, and there's a transformation. So once you've let go of like they always say, it's like choking the energy. Like it's like when you're constantly thinking about somebody, like say for example, right now, I'm really occupied in what I'm doing here, right? I'm not thinking about other things. So now when I get off the YouTube, I'll probably have a whole bunch of text messages because I wasn't thinking about anybody. And that's how it happens. When you're not thinking about it is when it shows up. I'm really preoccupied right now, and I can't do both. I can't think of something and do this. This takes too much of my energy. So if you can get busy doing something else and be legitimately busy, that's when you're going to get your call. It always happens. Um, what is going to happen between me and the father of my kids? And this is for Marie. All right, Marie, let's see. What's going on with Marie and the father of her kids? All right, the first card you have here is choices. So I don't know what's on the table now if you're thinking about going back with this person or there's choices here. So I don't know if you're feeling like you have to make a choice between him and someone else, or you have to make a choice between going back to him or being alone. But when this card shows up, it's like there are choices and it's not just one. Also, somebody is worried. So I don't know if this is something that's been weighing on your mind so much, keeping you up all night, or you're having a hard time sleeping because of it. The High Priestess is in reverse, which means you're not listening to your own intuition. You know what you need to do, or you know what the right answer is, but you're looking for outside answers. Like you don't know that you're making the right decision, but you really do. You know intuitively. Perseverance. So if you want this relationship to work, you persevere for it and it will pay off because you have this card, which is like the Apprentice card, and it's showing hard work. So this is really more about what's going on with you, if you want to make this happen, or if this is someone that you want to cut out of your life. It definitely shows that this is keeping you up at night, worried. It doesn't have to be that you're literally up at night, but it's like something that's weighing on your mind or something that you can't let go of. You have choices, like it could be the father of the kids and 3 other guys that want to date you, and you're like, gee, I don't know what to do. Father of the kids, we have history, or maybe I should be with a different partner. But intuitively, you know the answer to it. You just have to kind of listen to yourself because you do know what the best answer is. If you want to make this relationship work, I think you can. You got perseverance. Is civil wants me to communicate with her. Okay, let's see. Does civil want communication? Is civil looking to communicate? Is civil looking to communicate? Definitely. You got 70% chance, yes, she's looking for communication, and the Page of Swords. So this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be the one that reaches out. You could hear from her. When this guy shows up, it's like somebody comes in like a bolt of lightning. Like you could hear from this person like tonight. When he said he loved me, did he mean it? All right, let's see. I'm kind of on the fence here. You got the Six of Pentacles, which is cooperation and a relationship that works well together. You also have the Ace of Wands, which is a 33% yes. But you have the Ten of Swords here, which is like somebody is getting betrayed. So I don't know if he betrayed you or if you betrayed him, but somebody here is feeling like they were betrayed. They've been together for 3 years. I don't think it's going to last too much longer. Will I see my dad again? I'm a Virgo and he's a Leo. Okay, Marianne, let's see. First card I turned over was the Leo card. Okay, so the first card when I asked the question that I turned over was the Leo card, but I wasn't stopping there. It's just that that comes to me like that was the sign. Leo showed up. Now, you didn't get any aces, which means you didn't get any strong yeses, and there does show bickering. The Empress, which could be you, right, because you're female, and it like motherly, or the Venus card, it could be abundance, that kind of stuff, and the Magician is in reverse. So here's my advice. I know nothing about the situation, but I know that Leo tends to like attention, and Virgo doesn't really need attention. Like that's like more of a Leo thing. I don't know what the situation is, but whenever questions like this come up about distance and people hearing or seeing each other, I always suggest reach out, reach out, reach out. Because the only thing that waiting around does is create more time for you. If you can reach out to him, you want to see him again, you reaching out to him can be the icebreaker. It's guaranteed to move things forward faster than you sitting around and wondering. So your sister is keeping him from you. There's got to be a way around that. Can you reach out to him, or there's no way to contact him? I was in a situation like that with my grandmother. She was being kept away from us, and we had no way to reach her. Like there was really no way for us without us physically going there, and that would have been a really bad situation. So she died. We didn't even know she died. So my advice would be to do what you have to do to get in contact with him. No phone in his room because he's in a nursing room. Can you call the nursing place and reach out that way, or go there? If it is something that you want, I would say go for it. Don't let anybody hold you back from it, because you have the right. You have every right. That would be my suggestion. Call the nursing home, write a letter if you have to. I would go there if you can. If it's like in a different state, then I would call. And I wouldn't waste time, only because, you know, when people get older, you just don't know. You never know. I would not waste time. I would just go for it. It's a shame that people have to act like that. But it happens all the time. You know what they say, you can't pick your family. Oh, Marianne, I'm wishing you the best. I hope it works out for you. I think that I think if you call the nursing home, you'll get somewhere. Was it my twin flame? You know, I'm not sold on the twin flame thing only because from what they say, most of us never meet our twin flames. And usually these things are more of soulmate connections. Um, it's possible that this person is. I'll ask the question again. But like to me, it always seems like such a long shot. Was this connection the twin flame? Is this connection the twin flame? Oh, cards are going nuts here today. The cards are saying 70% chance, yes, it is your twin flame. Me personally, I always get skeptical with that kind of stuff, but the cards are saying that you've got a 70% chance that, yeah, it was your twin flame. So with twin flames and with soul connections, they always have some kind of a breakup, and it's usually either a bad one or a painful one for one party, maybe even both, but they always come back together at some point. And it could take years. You know, it's almost like torture. But if you're separated from the twin flame right now, don't worry, because this is not where the story ends. It's like we're in the middle of the book, not at the end of the story. All right, where are we here? Okay, all right. Will I reconcile with my husband soon? All right, let's have a look at that. %70 chance, yes, you're going to reconcile soon. You will probably want to know when, so let's ask the playing cards. The seven of spades. Spades would be this fall, 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, the month of July. So my thing here is, if you have not reconciled before July ends, I'm going to say it's going to happen sometime this fall. This one about being physically hurt in the future. Floor. If this is someone that has physically hurt you in the past, my best advice, without even looking at the cards, is to please stay away from this person. I don't know what the situation is or who this person is in relation to you, but if this person has physically hurt you in the past, there is a great chance that, yes, they will hurt you in the future. It has nothing to do with the cards. It's just a statistic thing. That's what happens. So if this is someone that has done something to you, please stay away from this person. Please. That really breaks my heart. Nobody should physically hurt you. Yes, everyone can get a reading. I don't have too much time left on this battery, but I'm coming on tomorrow morning if I don't get to your question. Okay, will I get married in 2020? Let's see what that's all about. Will I get married in 2020? I think so, and it could be out of the blue. So you got one ace, which is a 33% chance you're going to get married in 2020, but you got the Lovers. So who knows? It could be that a Gemini shows up, or it could just be another favorable omen that yes, you will get married in 2020. Now here is the kicker. The Knight of Swords. Look at him. He comes riding in like a bolt of lightning. So this could be somebody that swoops in, knocks you off your feet. You meet him out of nowhere, and all of a sudden you're married. You know, it might not be like a very long courtship. It might be like a head over heels kind of thing. So I hope that works out for you, and I hope it works out just like that. You know, that kind of thing where like you just add water and stir and you feel like you've been with the person for 40 years. Will doing the master's program make me happy? All right, let's have a look. %70 chance, yes, it's going to make you happy. And then the third card was the Four of Cups in reverse, which means upright, it's sort of like in contemplation, thinking about things, maybe not seeing the offering in front of you. When it's in reverse, it's like starting to see things for what they are. So I do think that you would be happy if you did this program. All right, guys, that's about it for me today. But I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to shoot for tomorrow morning at maybe, I have to be at work by 11. I'm going to try to get on at like 9:30 if I can. And then that should give me about an hour or so. So I'm 9:30 tomorrow morning, 9:30, and I'm Eastern Daylight Time or whatever it is. I'm in New York. I'm glad that there was one person that contacted me that was looking to, every time I went on live, she wasn't getting the message until the next day because she's so far away, like her time zone is so far away, but I got her today. So I'm glad. So hopefully you guys will tune in tomorrow. And thank you so much for watching. And if you would like, share, subscribe, share me with your friends, I would really appreciate it. I'm getting really close to 2,000 subscribers, and I'm really looking to make this channel grow. So if you would share me, I would totally appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.